Hi everyone, my name is Jackie. I am one of the digital literacy specialists at Markham Public Library, and today we will be doing a STEAM video activity. We will be actually doing a glider cup using elastic. I don't know if you guys have heard of glider's cup before, but what it is basically it uses the Magnus theory or Magnus effect, and it flies through in the middle of the air and it's supposed to glide. That's why it's called a glider cup. You wrap it around like this and then you let go. Ooh, I don't know if it's a good idea to do it now, but okay, so basically it can glide through the air. The more force you put in, the faster and the higher it goes. So this is something that you can definitely do, you know, when you are visiting, maybe like your backyard, just outside of your door, even in the living room, it works too. Let me just tell you a little bit about what a Magnus theory or Magnus effect is. Basically, it is an object when an object is going through in the middle of the air, how the air and the rotation or how the object spins affect how the object goes up and down. So for example, some of you might have played baseball or throw a baseball before, or soccer ball or football. When the ball in the middle of the air is going forward, like it's spinning forward, the ball, it actually goes down. Like when it's going in the middle of there, it goes down because of the air surrounding it and the rotation of it. But if the ball is spinning backwards while it's going through the air, because it's going backward, the ball is actually going to curve up. So that's a simple version of discussing what a Magnus effect is. So let's get started of what we will be needing to make these glider cups. So we will be needing 2 cups, 2 foam cup, 2 paper cup. It doesn't matter as long as they're lightweight. Plastic cup would work too. We will need elastic. So I have around 3 elastics with me. You need around 3 to 4 depending on how long one elastic is for you. Mine is around this long, thumb size. I will be needing 3 of these. And we will be using tape. You can just use masking tape, but for accuracy, I'm using masking tape and painter's tape. I will show you to tape the cups together. And lastly, we will need scissors. And also, I decorated my glider's cup so that when it's spinning in the air, you can kind of see a design happening. You can definitely do polka dot. You can do different colors of marker to decorate your glider's cup, especially if you're making more than one with your siblings and your family members. You can distinguish which cup is which. All right, let's get started. So first we will need 2 cups. We are going to tape the cup like this together. Okay, so we are going to take the painter's tape a little bit like this, rip it off, and I like to just kind of stack them so I know exactly where my tape needs to go around, and then I just tape it together. If you want to make this step easier, you can also use a hot glue gun. You can glue the cup first and put tape around it. That works as well. It's really up to you. So put tape around the 2 cups so they are stuck together like this. And you're going to use masking tape to wrap around it to make it more secure. If you don't have masking tape, you can also do Scotch tape. That means you just need to put more, because masking tape is the width is longer, so it goes around the binding better, the binding edge, I should say, like this. Just going around it once or twice, it's good enough. You don't have to overdo it. We do want to keep our cup nice and light. All right, like this. And then you can decorate it with a marker. I'm just gonna do polka dot this time because I have my lines already. I do realize that if you do lines this like kind of around, because the cup, it's going like this in the middle of the air, when you have lines like this, it does look cooler. But it's totally up to you. You can do, you know, a drawing, you can do polka dot, it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna do polka dot here. So I have my polka dot on the top, and then on the bottom I'm just gonna do lines because I do really like how the line looks. Rest your wrist on top of the cup and spin your cup as you are drawing the line. That might be easier. And there you go. I have finished my lines. All right, so put the cup aside. We are now going to assemble the elastic. This might be a little bit tricky, but it's okay. We can take it, I can show you guys nice and slow. So take your first and second elastic, and what you want to do, you want to loop it around the elastic. So I have my elastic here, I have the second one here. I will just use the green one, so there's a different color. You want to put it around your elastic like this. Once you go around, you want to loop itself like this and then pull it apart. So not pull it apart, pull it tight. So it makes a knot. So now it is a extended version of two elastic. So I'm just gonna do that one more time. You have this now. You're going to connect it with your third elastic. So green, and I have my beige elastic. Elastic goes around, go around it like this. Goes around it like this, okay? And then loop one of them in and then pull. So you basically made a knot like this, pull. So it's tight and fastened like this. You don't need a lot because the shorter it is, the easier it is to wind up your glider cup. All right, this is done, and let's give it a try. Also, there is a technique of how to wind up your glider cup. So if I am standing this way, the glider, you want to have a starting point. So you want to have the elastic put at the bottom of the cup and have your thumb holding it. So there's like a little loop that's sticking out. Put your thumb there, hold it tight, and you're gonna pull the elastic and you're going to wrap it towards you. If you do it the other way, then the cup goes that way, but then your face is this way, so it's gonna hit your face. So you want the cup to go forward away from you. So we're going to wrap it around towards you like this, and you're going to go around it a few times. I did it around twice like this, and you do want to have some length over here before you launch your glider cup. All right, maybe I'll step back a little so we can see. So wind up, and when you let go, you want to let go of your left hand. The hand that's holding the glider cup, you want to let that go. You don't want to let go of your right hand where you're holding the elastic. You want to hold on to this, but you're letting go of the hand that is holding the glider cup. All right, so like this. And yeah, that's it for today's STEAM activity. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe I will do a point of view of how that glider cup looks right here. All right, we're gonna demonstrate outside. So thumb on the edge of the elastic, there's a little loop, leave it out, wrap it towards you twice, like this, and then you're gonna let go like so. I hope you enjoyed today's STEAM activity with making the glider cup, explaining the Magnus effect. If you want to make one, follow the instruction below and or watch the video again. If you do make it, please tag us on social media at Markham Library, and you can hashtag it MPL from home since we're all at home. Leave any comments or questions you have in the comment box below, and we will get to you as soon as we can. And next week we will also be having other type of STEAM activity video. Last but not least, do check out our digital library on our website at www.markhampubliclibrary.ca. All right, I will see you next time. Bye.